Welcome
Bruh.
everybody to a Minisode. This is one of the first Minisodes of Metrocast. We're doing it just because we want to get some content out there, and we figured we have some things to talk about, some semi-recent movies, primarily The Lighthouse and Gemini Man, and maybe one other. I don't know. Just depends on whatever comes up.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Something exploded. Holy shit.
Did you? Are you sure that wasn't your fucking hands again?
Yeah, no, my hands are pretty dynamic, but I don't think they're that powerful.
You just made a fucking thunderclap with your hands.
Yeah, without even knowing it too. That's the funny thing.
Holy shit, this is great.
Let's talk about Gemini Man first, because I feel like that's the funnier movie.
Gemini Man.
What?
Oh.
Like, how is it funny?
I
Like,
mean,
oh
Henry
my God,
Brogan is a
Gemini
pretty
Man?
epic character, I must say.
Edward
See-
Rogan?
See,
Rogan,
I remember
Rogan.
Brogan, Seth Brogan,
Yeah,
or
Henry
James Brogan.
Yeah.
the Seth Rogen podcast, the what is it, Joe Rogan podcast? Yeah, all that
Yep.
stuff.
Or,
Nope,
No.
the Bro Rogan podcast. What do you mean?
That's perfect.
It's perfect, right?
Gemini
It's like-
Man is an interesting movie. It was directed by Ang Lee and came out in October of this year. That qualifies it as a movie.
yes.
By most basic definition, yes, it is a movie.
By
It's
most
more than
basic
that.
definition, it's an Ang Lee movie.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
like- Basically, Gemini Man is a movie that should have been made in the 2000s, but came out in 2019.
No, it should have come out in the 90s. It is such
In
a
the
90s.
I think it was 90s, because I remember, I remember hearing about that. It was originally Tony Scott that was planning on
to
actually directing
direct
this back
it.
in the
Yeah,
90s.
yeah, he was.
But, of course, they scrapped it because, of course, they didn't really have the technology, or technology wasn't as advanced
To
the
have
moment,
two
or that time.
characters.
to really
Yeah.
have it like that. Yeah.
I did some research. So initially, it was going to be Harrison Ford and then someone O'Donnell. I think last name O'Donnell. But it was basically going to be
Rosie
those
O'Donnell.
two. No,
Rosie O'Donnell and Harrison Ford.
That would be an epic movie, I must
That would
say.
be great. I would
Epic.
watch that.
But it was going to be prosthetics and makeup, and that they were going to play older and younger versions of each other, and there's no inclusion of like CGI. But then I guess Disney stepped in at some point and was like, let's try and do a CGI version of these characters. And they did some tests, they did some rendering, and apparently it was pretty impressive for the time, but not enough to be a feature-length film. And so they scrapped the idea. But Tony Scott was slated to be in it at one point. I think a few bigger names were in it at some point. I mean, because I have it in a review that I wrote about Gemini Man. That there were a whole bunch of people slated to be in the movie. It just could never get off the ground and out of pre-production.
And then Ang Lee said, "Whoa, ho, 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 ho."
He came in and
That's-
said,
that-
"Whoa, ho, 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 ho."
Let me make this movie for you guys. I know how to make movies.
Oh man, okay. Apparently, I didn't write that part in my review, but
You know what? It was better than the first Hulk.
it was better than the first Hulk. God damn it!
It was better than the first Hulk. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've yet to see Ang Lee's Hulk, but I find that highly sus.
I have not. I haven't seen it either.
Highly sus. It's so bad.
Okay. Here's some of the
What?
I found some of the actors' names that were slated on this. They range from names like Mel Gibson, John Voight, Nicolas Cage, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and Sean Connery.
Okay, so basically, yeah, it's like a '90s orgy. It's like somebody's wet fantasy when they think of like '90s action star. All you need to do is add Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, yeah.
pretty
I
much-
mean, I'm surprised
you
Bruce
pretty much
Willis
had
wasn't in this list.
Yeah.
I wonder, when was Hudson Hawk out? Because Hudson Hawk was not a good release for him. I don't know if that affected his box office potential, however Hollywood grades you on that, but I don't think it helped.
It was 1991.
1991. I don't know if Gemini Man was even in conception at that point, to be honest.
It was still in the testicle sack. Let's be honest.
Probably.
It was still being birthed.
I think so. I read a few articles because I was doing some research about Gemini Man because I was just fascinated by it because it's such a weird movie. not weird by story standards or anything like that, but production wise. I mean, so like Ang Lee was like, all right, I am doing something that I call revolutionary, and that is making movies in 120 frames, 4K, and 3D. That is fucking expensive. That is ridiculous that a studio even said yes.
Yeah, that was the real marketing point, let's be honest here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's crazy to me that a studio even said yes to the idea of Ang Lee doing that, because Ang Lee's prior film, like last film, was Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which it was in the same way, but he was like, no. It flopped super hard.
That was a fucking trash movie, too.
It flopped so hard. It was so bad. I haven't seen it, but it flopped really, really bad. And I thought, okay, this is the end. This is the end of Ang Lee's little experiment. But then he was gifted a second chance with Gemini Man, because they were like, we've got this script. It's an action movie. Let's get Will Smith. This should work. And they were like, wait, hold on. Many theaters can't even do the required viewing, which is the 3D 120 frames. So I mean, even your selling point doesn't work at that point. But I don't think anyone I know has seen it in the way that Ang Lee would have hoped for people to see it. What the heck? Why did it crash?
Now that doesn't even know how to fucking distribute the movie.
Okay, sorry. So for whatever reason, Discord disconnected me, even though I have internet connection. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh,
so I missed the last bit of whatever you guys were
Where's
saying.
Leon?
Yeah, you cut out completely.
Yeah.
I know, we can't even hear you.
You can't even hear me now?
Trying to talk, we can't
No, we can
hear.
now,
Look
but
at-
like, you know. for
I
the
can't
past,
hear him
like,
still.
1 minute or two.
You might have
Pues
to.
no comprendo.
You might have
Leon,
to.
are you still
Leon, Mark's just fucking with you, Leon.
No, I actually can't hear you. What the?
Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you. Hello.
Okay, so what's the plan now? Now that the podcast is
Now that the podcast is fucking rad.
It's not fucked. I can.
you
Silently cut out for like a minute.
awkwardly splice in like audio. It's like, okay, sorry, we're back. Folks.
Yes, I
It's
could just
like-
say
it's like-
sorry. We're back. Honestly, no big deal.
Just like
Oh.
have like a whole long minute pause.
Let's
Like
all
that.
go to the lobby. No, have an intermission.
Yeah, I could put in
Let's
intermission
cut off.
music.
Lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
To get ourselves a treat.
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome back, everybody. So Mark provided some great illustrious intermission music for that. For some reason, I got disconnected from our Discord call, so please bear in mind that is what happened.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. I spilled
Sure.
some.
Okay, but
I
anyway,
spilled some
back to
code
the
red on my
main point.
computer.
Gemini Man
Yeah.
is a great movie.
Why is it
One
a
of the
good
best of
movie,
the year.
Dylan? Why
It's
is it?
so good. It's the Resident Evil, the final chapter of 2019.
You have such a weird
like-
obsession with those movies. I don't get it.
It's so good.
They're so
Oh, yeah,
boring.
it's
Those
really-
movies
It's
are
like
so boring.
reinventing cinema and the cinematic language.
Yeah, your obsession with Resident Evil has gone a bit too far, but you know, I've
They're
tried.
great.
to
They're good
support him.
movies.
They're really not, but you know,
They
I
really
try
are.
to support my friend. That's the only reason.
Fucking
I-
canonical classics.
Canonical what
At
canon?
least,
Exactly.
the current canon
Oh my
What's the
God.
current canon?
canon.
Current canon of what exactly?
of 21st century cinema,
Of
current
21st century
canon?
cinema. You
and
know
and of
how
all
many
time.
fucking movies? You know how many movies there are in the 21st century of cinema?
Do you know
A
how many
lot.
are in the
And
20th
if-
century?
Too
More.
many, but fucking a lot more.
Well,
But
guess what? No,
but-
because like you see all those like direct-to-video films that get released on there on the daily.
on the daily,
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
gram, on the down low.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
exactly, Mark.
I'm fucking. You know what? I'm just playing Super.
And like,
Meat
no,
Boy.
we're not counting short films, so fuck that.
Okay, all right, hold
We're not
on.
gonna include like D.W. Griffith's like what,
D.W. Griffith G.
like 100 short
Nasty.
films.
G.W.
kidding.
Griffith is like the actual goat.
I'm just
let's be
kidding.
honest.
I like freaking thing.
All right,
First of all,
but
it's still
okay,
cinema.
Gemini Man. Let's talk about it a little bit more from a story perspective. I think the story is the biggest issue with the movie.
How?
How?
It's like perfectly.
It's like the most
linked.
personal aspect of the film. It's like man against himself, but is it really himself?
It's
or is
like
it
the condemnation of the industrial military complex.
No.
Yeah, but That's literally what it is.
Automatically, like 10 out of 10.
So apparent, Leon.
No, I disagree.
Did you
I
just
think,
not get it?
I
And, like,
think,
you see the
no, I
action-
got it.
action
I
is
got
like,
it. I think.
oh,
I
you
think,
gotta be like,
I think what
oh,
happened
wow.
is that Ang Lee fucking, when he was asked what he felt about the movie and what drew him to it, which he said was the idea of nature versus nurture. I thought that he came up with that shit on the spot because he's like, it's just a fucking spy movie. Like it's not any deeper than that.
About, though.
It's not.
the point.
It's, I
It's a
get that that's the
criticism.
point, but it's not that deep and it's not that well told.
It's
What
so
do you
it doesn't have to
mean?
be deep to be like have any sort of like grid.
Oh, I
narrative
know,
or whatever.
I know, but that the idea that it has something deeper to
I mean,
it
the
doesn't
point that
mean
the
anything to
idea
me.
is very fleshed out, and is very much like that. I think
I
this shows a lot of
disagree.
worth.
I had no.
It's like-
I think
I think the story sucks. I think
It's so good.
sucks. I think it
so
sucks.
good.
I think it sucks
like-
a disgusting wet fart. It is so
It's
bad.
like it's like Spider-Man 3-esque, bro. This is sus as fuck.
no, stop.
That's so sus,
Yeah,
Dylan.
yeah.
Leon, that's so sus. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do
How
you mean
dare
sus?
It's so sus. It's so good.
What is sus? What is sus in this situation?
Okay. For the people at home who don't know what the phrase sus means amongst us, sus either means
Okay,
sketchy
boomer.
as fuck, or it means that's fucking retarded.
That's pretty much-
And in this context, I'm referring to both terms of the word sus with Leon's assumption of the Gemini Man plot
I think that
being
it's
bad.
stupid. It is stupid.
That's the
How?
point.
It's like so good.
I'm Clive
No,
Owen.
no,
I'm
no.
gonna generate
It's like
I'm gonna
it's
generate
like
a little
the-
black boy. I'm gonna raise this little black boy to be everything that Will
Yes!
Smith fears art.
Yes!
No, don't cheer it. Don't cheer it.
Don't cheer that.
Yes!
Will Smith's like,
It's so good.
That's hot, bro.
It's
Mary
like that
Elizabeth
sort of like
Winstead
thing
is
I just
hot,
absolutely
bro.
love. It's like it's simple. What is
No, it's not.
it's what is
Why?
that Jane said?
Why does Will Smith's friend die
It's
for no
simple.
reason?
Oh
For
my
n-
god. Oh my! I gotta find this fucking thing now. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mark?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Remember when Jay and when they're doing the Nerd Crew podcast?
I
It's
never
like
know what you
it's
mean.
simple and it's like something is simple but complex in its subtlety.
Oh my
Oh god. Okay, you know what?
Oh,
You know,
I say that, but only like in like non-ironic way.
I want everybody to understand, if you have not picked up, Dylan is the most chaotic neutral person you will ever meet. He's truly the Eric Andre of the Metrocast.
Then I'm lawful good for sure.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
just here
I'm
like-
the Joker. I'm the real Joker here.
Dylan's the real Joker.
Yeah.
You know, the assassination of Versace.
Isn't that the fucking HBO shit?
No, it was the.
Oh no,
yeah, maybe.
it's on like was it National Geographic that was doing it?
Maybe, but it was actually really, really good, and the dude who plays the serial killer is fucking fantastic in it.
Isn't it the guy? Oh god, I don't want to. I feel like. Isn't the
It's
guy?
the-
Okay, I gotta find it.
The guy came from like Harry Potter musicals.
It was on FX.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, it was
like
on
Edgar.
FX.
Oh, I thought it was Edgar Ramirez.
Edgar
I remember
Ramirez.
the guy.
Yeah.
The guy
Well, that was
from
the guy- that
fucking
was the guy-
Carlos.
Yeah, that was the guy who played Versace, but the guy who played Versace's killer was like, meh.
Damien
Fantastic.
Chris.
Yes, he is great. He is fantastic in that show.
He's in
He does
the hit film Midway right now.
Yeah, he is. And it is midway out of everybody's mind.
Oh my god. Okay.
Exactly.
I do want to know, like, Mark, what do you find redeeming about Gemini Man? I'm not letting you guys steer the conversation away from Gemini Man because you have nothing
Oh.
to say about it.
What I think about Gemini Man?
Yeah, what do you think about Gemini Man? Because I do have
Okay.
positive things to say about it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
That means it's garbage.
Yeah. It's
That means
it's
if
only
someone
either
gives it like 3.5 out of 5. It's like it's garbage, but I don't want to say it's garbage.
no. Okay. Look, that mindset is like so like disruptive to cinema. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to hear me turn on Sean Baker for a minute. Like, that's not what the art form stands for. Like, you fucking heathen.
that I rated it
Like-
a 3.5.
Yeah. No. Okay. Genuinely, I like Gemini Man in the fact that it really is simplicity done in the most absurd fucking way possible. It works so well. It works so well in being both stupid and brilliant at the exact same time, and that's what I love about it. You
By
got, like,
stupid, you mean like fucking brain dead.
Yes.
Like I'm talking,
Leon.
like
it's
I'm talking
you made
birth
a
defect.
person out of another person.
You made another person out of
He's
another
like, you made a
person.
person out of another person.
Yeah, that's how children are created. That is literally how you repopulate anything.
Wow, I did not know that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, Clive Owen's friend, she's the secretary lady or some sort of lady from the defense force or whatever she is, from whatever position. He's like, is this what you call cleaning up your own mess? And then she's like, don't lecture me. And then nothing comes of that. Nothing comes from her character.
Yeah, it's like she helps out like Will Smith in the thing.
Barely.
I know where you are, bitch. He's like when he calls, like, I know where you are, bitch. I know your every move.
See, Gemini Man is like, it's a satire.
It's not a satire. Don't.
It's a satire. It's a takedown of the big budget Hollywood genre.
It's like no, you don't get it, Mark. It's like a callback to like 70s paranoia spy thrillers, in the vein of Captain America: Civil War.
What the fuck kind of asshole is this?
I hated that.
I'm genuinely.
So what the fuck was that?
I'm genuinely blown away. What the fuck?
Yeah, because you know it to be true.
Did you really just say that, Dylan?
Maybe.
Did
Paranoid,
you really just say that?
political spy thriller, like
exactly.
like Winter
In
Soldier.
the vein.
It's like done in the modern day.
In Winter Soldier or in Civil War?
Wouldn't you just want to watch Inside Man instead?
Both. They're both.
I hate
And,
everything that you just said. Everything that you just said is
Man,
awful.
it's like Alan J. Pakula film in
No.
like 2010.
No. Okay. You remember that scene in BoJack where it's just like, and now it's gone, and everything is worse?
Are you talking about the fucking free churro, like monologue scene? Or was it basically that whole episode? Yes.
Yes, I'm talking about that. It's like, wow, that's how my mind is right now when you just said that fucking sentence. Wow.
What?
I'm. Oh
my
God.
respect is gone, and everything is worse now.
It's
Holy
a Gemini
shit.
Man.
Come on,
good.
you know it. It's like you just say that because I just opened your fucking mind.
Okay. Let me tell you this. The budget for this movie was 138 million. Its total box office right now 167.5 million. That's not good.
Yeah, so it made bank.
No, that's not good. No.
Yeah,
That's not good. That's really not good.
What?
It should be making more money. Honestly.
It should be at least in the 400 million.
It's making a profit right now, so woo!
Because you know what? It's auteur film making profit.
Exactly, auteur filmmaking.
Okay. No.
Which means it's automatically exempt from criticism, in my opinion.
True. Wait, hold up. What about Gummo? If it's Gummo's pretty.
Well, Gummo like sucks ass anyway.
What?
Regardless.
You fucking hack.
No, okay. Okay, get back to Gemini.
Shut up, Siskel.
No. I'm like the thing.
Well, okay.
You're
So
like-
with Gemini Man, okay, Benedict Wong is wasted. Just flat out wasted. I don't think
He's like funny side character.
Yeah, who blows up in a horrible car accident.
That's the best part. It's
Because
like
his jokes
okay,
were
look,
the bomb.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh my god. Did you really just say that?
Yeah, he's got fire in his mouth, dude, and he can't contain it.
Bruh.
Anyways, that's another reason why I think it's like just a big takedown of like fuck you to the big budget Hollywood like movies.
It is a big budget movie. What are you talking about?
it is.
That's the point. That's the point.
It's like the Venom of this year.
It's the Venom.
It's the Venom. No, it's not a Venom.
It's venomous.
It's big
like
budget.
it's
Fuck
like-
you, filmmaking.
Venom doesn't. I mean, Gemini Man doesn't have. Oh my god, Gemini Man. This whole conversation is fucked.
This is so good.
Gemini Man doesn't have someone in his head telling him "pussy" or like yelling "pussy" at him because he didn't go down the elevator,
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's fucking Clive Owen.
or because he went down the elevator or whatever.
What is this? What is this GIF? I love this GIF
Of Jojo Rabbit?
of Jojo. No, watch it. It's just.
Now watching Jojo Rabbit.
That was like the end of the movie.
Is that?
And he just.
Yeah, you saw the movie.
I did, but I don't remember that. What the fuck?
It's at the very end of the movie. It's the very last like minute of the movie.
Is that the
Very
dance
loud.
number?
Yes.
God damn it!
When like
Spoiler.
fucking like
Jojo
David
Rabbit.
Bowie. Oh shit. So, okay, spoilers for Jojo Rabbit. You can skip. It's like when fucking like they put like fucking David
Put a
Bowie's
time
Heroes on and they start dancing. That's one of the things he does.
That's the end of the. Oh, I forgot.
That sounds
Right,
fucking
you just saw this
stupid.
recently.
I know. I literally just watched it today, and I fucking forgot that even happened in the movie. I think I tried so hard to remove that from my memory.
Yeah, speaking
But
of
I-
forgettable aspects, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Gemini Man, you know?
What are you
No,
talking
that was the
about?
best part.
No, you liked watching her take off her shirt and then going like, I can see Dylan in the theater right now. He's got his hands
like,
together.
Awesome
He's
in that movie.
like, oh man,
He's like-
oh man, I hope we get a little bit closer. Oh boy.
Bruh.
Ooh, what
are
a
you
boomer!
talking about, bruh?
Boomer central right now.
Dylan looked at Mary Elizabeth Winstead and said, yeah, that's my wife.
That's my wife. Oh my god.
Mew. That Mew
No.
life.
That
No,
Mew life.
no.
No, but her character's
But, she's
sucky too.
Her
I don't like
character's
her.
so good.
No, Will Smith's the only
Sucks.
great thing about the movie.
He's like the worst.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is like the
You
worst.
made-
part of the movie. I bullshit
It
you
was
not.
like a funny thing. He's like, what is? Oh shit. What is
Leon,
it
how do
called?
you like her in the movie? It's
How do I
that's-
like
she's
her?
the
I
worst.
don't. I said I don't. I don't like her.
No, she's great.
What?
I think that she's fine. Like, she's serviceable.
She's fine. Yes, exactly. Her physical attributes are fine. She's like pretty.
What the fuck? I didn't come for this bullshit. I came to talk about Gemini Man. Let's talk about. I wanted to talk about Junior for a second because apparently they constructed him through. They did tests like they did before. And what they did is they decided to take older footage from Bad Boys, where Will Smith gets out of a car or something like that. And then they took Junior that they had built and replaced the Will Smith from Bad Boys and put Junior in the shot. And they had audiences look at it and test it. And apparently it was so good they couldn't tell the difference. Now, I don't know what happened because during the final scene of that movie, I shit you not, I had fucking nightmares. I went home and I checked under my bed for that Gemini Man.
Or is it because you're like, oh my god, it could be me.
It's so like photorealistic.
No,
like
that last
fucking
scene looked
me.
really, really bad.
Are you talking about the one where it's like he's in college now or some
Yes,
shit?
yes, the one where he's in college, the very end
like,
of the
it's like-
movie.
Oh my. Oh, spoilers. Yeah, fucking spoilers for Gemini Man.
Yeah,
We spoil everything on this
Yeah.
podcast.
I mean-
who gives a fuck?
because okay, so basically, like he looks like he's 20 frames faster than Will Smith, and it's fucking weird.
He's 20 frames faster than
Okay, but question. So, did you see this in like the regular, the 60, or the 120?
I
frames
saw
per
it in a
second?
regular theater with no.
Bro, that's
3D.
probably why. 'cause
That's
you watch it-
probably why your
garbage
flaws would
quality.
be fixed. I know.
Oh man, the perfect movie. If only I saw it in the format possible.
Exactly.
Oh my god, no! Eat
Exactly.
fat nuts for that shit. Fuck that. Pay. What am I gonna do? Pay $50 to watch this 2.5 hour long movie about some dude killing himself? Hell no! Fuck that.
Hell no.
What is this movie?
It's like it's auteur. That's really
Wait,
it
what is this movie?
Is
It's
it?
like,
Okay.
is it fucking like
Okay.
what is this fucking like Mikhail Hanukkah-esque like motion picture?
Is Gemini Man the funny games of 2019?
No. What the fuck are you guys talking
No.
about?
Oh, it's happy end, right?
What?
It's the happy end of
That was
2019.
my thing,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
It's just so
Nightmare,
good.
nightmare.
No.
No, I'm
No.
pretty. What is it? No, it's gonna. No, if we're talking about the funny games 2019, it's probably gonna be Knives Out by Ryan Johnson. It's gonna be like, oh, it's like a thing, but with a twist, it's like, wow.
I read an article. I read a tweet on an article about you by the
You're
New Yorker.
famous.
You're famous.
It's but no, and by that standard, it's probably gonna be masterpiece.
Oh, you're only saying that because it's like a takedown of the white
of white privilege, right?
White
MAGA
privilege.
Fuckers.
White
the
privilege.
Fuck are you talking about? I'm
It's like
so
the ultimate
confused.
takedown.
All right.
Of like of white liberals or whatever.
Well, welcome everybody to the Dylan and Mark show, where we just fucking confuse Leon for 30 minutes.
This
It's-
Gemini
yeah,
Man
it's
conversation
beautiful.
went to fucking
Yeah,
shit.
Gemini Man. Okay, Gemini Man masterpiece. You should have seen the 60 to 120 frames.
Ow! It's
Very
not
amazing.
available anymore. You can't watch it.
Well, yeah, too bad.
Well, then you should have watched it in theater when you could have.
They couldn't even distribute it to all the theaters because most theaters don't have that technology.
Yeah, well, that's your fault, obviously.
It's obviously no. It's actually the fault of your capitalist government.
Oh, I
You
see.
fucking swine.
Yeah, I'd pay $35 to see Will Smith. Oh my god.
45 cheeks.
Anyways,
Okay. Well, what are your
I
guys'
actually-
ratings?
5 out of 5.
I fairly enjoyed Gemini Man. I think the absurdity of the whole scenario and the plot and the lack of it making any fucking sense or any comprehension is what makes me love it.
Mhm.
And I genuinely think the action is good.
Yes,
It's
is
an
very
action
good.
movie with some very good action.
I was saying it looks like dog shit. I'm like, what are you on?
That first
There's
scene
some-
is so good, dude.
Are we talking about the assassination where he's on the train?
No. I
we
mean,
talking about, like, the
the
chase?
the actual confrontation between Will Smith and Jr.
Yeah, that was like some master cinema.
That was actually
Literally-
really
And
awesome.
then also in the catacombs.
The
like,
catacombs.
and
What are
the fight, it was like, wow. With all the skulls, I'm like, damn, this is cinema.
Yeah, it made me think to myself, yeah, I'll watch a YouTube video of that
I'll watch an HD version of that when it comes out on DVD.
on DVD.
I'll be sure to like
DVD.
look that up at
Boomer.
the on the TVs at Best Buy when it comes out.
The TVs at best.
Where
No,
they
the TVs
display
at
that they
Sam's
can do
Club.
120 frames.
Yes, exactly. Then I'll be
There's
like, okay,
gonna-
I'm time to buy the TV for Gemini Man.
A new TV just for Gemini Man.
Exactly, one that could do 120 frames.
Like,
Speaking,
I think
oh,
the final
yeah.
action scene lacks, but you know, it's alright.
it's
Oh, no, that one is
really good
awesome.
action.
Are
Okay,
you talking
look.
about the one with like the whole thing, and then like fucking
the
Ninja
little
Will
town.
Smith comes out?
Yeah,
Or even more Ninja Will Smith comes out.
Yeah,
rather,
even
'cause,
more
like,
Will
fucking Junior
Smiths.
was like Ninja Will Smith already.
It's okay. Look, for a studio film, it's pretty impressive with its action.
Yeah.
I'd say I was more impressed by this than John Wick 3.
Yeah.
I'd say so too.
Yeah, I
mean, John
can
Wick
actually
3 is
agree
like
with that.
near masterpiece as well, but yeah.
But yeah, like
Yeah,
there
Gemini
was
Man's
just-
better.
there was a lot more creativity in both like the camera work and just how everything kind of flew, like was very fluid.
Yeah,
and
like
I was
the
like,
action
oh, I
isn't
missed
very
this.
obscured at all. You know?
I missed this. When was this
I
in
missed-
cinema? I
yes.
don't remember this. Oh my god! Now I want to go watch Heat again,
Bruh.
even though that's like the worst Michael Mann.
What?
Well, I mean, with Michael Mann, you can't really go wrong at all, to be honest.
Inside Man.
Yeah,
baby.
like Black Hat. Black Hat is best Michael Mann.
I haven't seen
Well, no, fucking Public Enemies.
Public Enemies with that Johnny Depp. Yeah. You actually changed my mind. Oh yeah. Gemini Man.
no, I think the one you hated was like Collateral, right?
Collateral fucking sucks.
Bruh,
Sucks
I mean,
big
it
dick.
is
Sucks
Lesser
donkey
Man.
balls.
I haven't seen.
But it is
Collateral.
Lesser Man, I'll admit that, but it's still amazing in my opinion.
I switch my opinion on
Day-
Heat being like the worst Michael Mann. Fucking God, Collateral sucks massive donkey balls. Oh yeah, Gemini Man, 8 out of 10. Really love it.
7 out of 10.
fucking
10 out of
lame.
10,
Lame ass.
masterpiece.
All right, well,
Okay.
let's talk about a real
That's
masterpiece.
ironic.
Let's
Okay.
talk about a real masterpiece here, and let's talk about Lighthouse or The
Okay,
Lighthouse.
fucking sucks.
No,
Worst movie of the year.
no,
Worst movie of the
no.
year.
It is not the worst.
That was pretty bad.
Motherfucker,
You're like,
I will go to your
"You're not
profile right now, and I will go to your profile. I will show you up. I look at your fucking ranked movies, and I will see that it is not at the fucking bottom.
Actually, I don't think I even have it on there.
You don't
so
have
fuck
it.
you.
God damn it.
It's like
I'm-
so bad.
It's okay. Look, okay. The thing is, Jesus King is way better than fucking whatever that fucking movie was. Lighthouse is like, oh my god, it's such a like, it's a drunken snail. That's what Lighthouse is.
It's probably
like,
the most perfect Reddit movie out there.
It's a Reddit
Yeah.
movie. That's literally what it is.
Well, no,
It's like-
no, you're talking about Joker.
Oh yeah, that too. But Joker's actually good. Like I actually like Joker. I like
like
the
Vice more
Lighthouse
than
too.
I
Love cinema.
Shut
Alright,
up! Shut up! No,
Love cinema.
I loved Vice. Vice was so good.
Vice was garbage.
It's
Vice
so
was
bad.
so. I liked Vice better than. I liked
Why?
Vice better than fucking Lighthouse.
You like the chicken scene? Do you like the chicken scene?
Yes, yes, I like that more than the entirety of Lighthouse.
No, you're
What,
lying.
bruh?
You're a liar.
I shit you not. I
No.
shit. Look, no. Go look at my 2019 list. Tell me.
No, this
Go
is
tell
this
me-
is
tell
your
me what's up.
hyperbolic me trying to take down the system kind of shit right now. I don't believe that. You don't have me
check it,
fooled.
check it,
No.
check
I'm
it,
checking
Leon.
your 2019. Your fucking. I see Vice at 31 over the Lighthouse at 32. You have Loquisha higher. You're
I love
fucked.
this shit.
You're fucked, man.
This is too good.
Then right below it is Glass in Brightburn.
Fuck you.
Lighthouse
Mark,
is
how
so
could you?
fucking-
This is a travesty.
welcome everybody. My life is a comedy.
Lighthouse 5 out of 10.
Lighthouse is fucking boring. It's so dull.
Dude,
I
the
don't know.
Sardonicast crew gave it all 10s out of 10s. That
Well,
must
Yeah, that's how you know it's
Crew is
bad.
fucking bad.
that's how you know
That's
it's
how you
good. No, I like Ralph Seppi. Don't make me
None
hate
of them.
him.
None of them know what the fuck film is.
Ralph goes to school for film. What are you talking about?
Well,
He's a
it's
fucking tard either way.
Oh
What?
my gosh. Oh,
Tú no
man.
comprende el film.
I'm gonna get out there.
I
No.
like Ralph and I like Alex. YMS.
Actually, Dylan, we're wrong.
yes,
we're
you are
wrong.
wrong. Just
We're wrong.
Just accept it.
Dave gave it a 5 out of 5. We're wrong.
I don't.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Dave. The Dave man. The Dave
Oh
man
yeah, now
dictates the
Leon's gonna hate
score.
the shit out of it.
I actually like the Lighthouse.
It's
Fuck
Like,
you.
oh fuck, Dave gave it 5 out
Oh,
of 5.
Dave gave it
now
5 out of
now
5.
I
dog
still.
shit.
You know what? Fuck you. I'll rate it a 5 out of 5. I don't care. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Fucking spite
Nasty.
you.
You know, and you know, I'll just give it 5 out of 5 too. Okay, how about that?
I'll
Alright,
give it a
cool.
5 out of 5 right now too.
All right,
we're all-
everybody. The
we're all
Lighthouse
agreement?
is the first film by all members of Metrocast, except for Meredith, to be given a 5 out of 5. You heard it here. Make sure to go check
know
it
what?
out at
You know
your
what?
local
You know what,
burnout. What? What?
You know what, Leon? Just to fucking spite you, I'm gonna give the superior period piece starring Robert Pattinson a 5 out of 5. The King, fuck you.
The King.
The King,
I haven't
fuck
seen
you.
that. I haven't
Bro, you're
s-
doing is like
Fuck you.
Is that
It's
the
like,
one where Timothy
Stop
Chalamet?
the fucking charade!
Yeah, he yells, "Stop the fucking charade!"
the fucking charade. Stop it.
You know that Lily Rose Depp is in that movie and he is dating her? So really, I mean, it was meant to be. The stars aligned for this one.
All right, you know what? I was too harsh on The King. I actually rewatched it. It was
And you were
pretty
like,
good.
damn, The Lighthouse is way better than this.
No, I was like, damn, this is fucking way better than. No, see, what I did is I watched The King, then I
Yes.
watched The Lighthouse, and I was like, fuck, The King is actually kind of good now.
What? What are these?
They're talking about the Timothy Chalamet is the king of acting right now.
Yeah.
The King, yeah, it's like, don't you get it? It's like a statement.
Oh god.
Okay, so but the Lighthouse is actually kind of good. I like it a lot. It's probably
How can you like that fucking movie?
I like the claustrophobic framing. I like the purposefulness of the direction and art design and set design. I like the way the atmosphere conveys the total mood of being totally isolated and going mad with someone you absolutely fucking hate. It's kind of like how I feel right now.
This will be like an unofficial sequel to
Yes, right now.
Unofficial sequel.
The Call.
It's oh god.
The Call. It's
Oh
called
god.
The
So
Call.
does that mean we're all gonna fuck each other by the end of this call?
No,
Bruh.
they don't fuck each other in the movie.
fuck each other.
They're
They
so
fuck each
gay. They
other.
were so gay for each other.
They're
were
not
so
gay.
gay.
Stop
They were
coming up
so
with your
gay.
fantasies.
They were so
They were like
fucking
cradling
gay.
with each other. They were like cradling with each other.
They're not
And
gay.
then like the
That's
end,
so
like
gay.
they fuck like the squid monster, and it's like,
They're not gay.
And
Stop
then it
coming
turns
up
out,
with your fantasies.
Willem Dafoe was the mermaid all along.
oh, and then Willem
So
Dafoe's
by
like,
extension, Rapid gay.
Yo,
Then, like,
I
the
swear I
fucking
could
Willem Dafoe's
smell
getting
that
ice
mermaid.
picked
I could smell that mermaid in my
Picked
theater,
out.
bro.
Ew. Bruh. I think that's sort of a thing. I remember telling Dave about this when I first saw it, but I think you're talking about the production of that, and yeah, I think it's a really big achievement on those ends, which I think is no surprise coming from someone like Robert Eggers, whose previous film, The Witch, definitely already proved that long ago with that film.
Yeah.
You know, with his attention to period detail and, you know, in regards to characters, dialect, and setting.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I think also the whole thing with you smelling it, it kind of reminded me of a comment I made to Dave. It's like, I think the whole experience kind of did remind me of what I felt when I was watching Hard to Be a God.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2015. Was it 2014? I forgot when Hard to Be a God was. Like,
I think it was
came out.
2014. Hard to Be a God is such a rough experience.
That's exactly the thing, and I think that's sort of what I don't think I've had an experience like that since that film. Which, I mean, wasn't
2013
that long
actually.
ago. Yeah. So, and just like that whole sort of feeling where like the whole atmosphere and setting, you know, is almost sort of tangible. Like you can actually, you know, feel and like you really are like. I'm not saying like. I mean, of course, I'm saying this is sort of like a good quality of it, but I'm just saying like it is sort of like a film where everything really does come alive, and it's almost like you are a part of it.
Yeah,
You know, it's almost
I
like
felt
you can
that, for
taste
sure.
and touch everything.
I felt the
Or it's
salty
like it's all the
shit
fucking
in the air.
and the grime and the shit.
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you talking about the
Throws shit,
Lighthouse?
like,
Yes. So when Willem Dafoe is being buried alive, I was like, oh, that's so fucking gross. Ew.
Or
The whole
when
movie
like
just
when
feels
Rob Pat is
gross.
is walking Willem Dafoe like he's a dog, I'm like, wow, that's a mood.
wow, this is movie. This is
It's like,
pure
oh,
cinema.
it's so gross.
No, when Robert Pattinson just gets all of Willem Dafoe's shit thrown across his face.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Oh.
Or when he like beats Siegel to death, I'm like, wow, mood.
Wow.
Me when I get
But-
my homework
so-
late.
But
On Twitter.
But another thing that I remember, what we meant, the person we mentioned here before, Dave. I think he said that it's also kind of comparable to the works of Herman Melville. I think that's.
I have
the
no
name.
idea who you're speaking of.
He's an old
Yeah.
century like writer. You know him for like probably one of his most famous film adaptations of his work, which is Claire Denis' Beau Travail.
Let's
Oh.
see, Herman.
Sort of like you said, that's like sort of like a compare,
Oh,
like make
he's
a
the
really
dude
apt
who
double
wrote
feature
Moby
for it, where it's
Dick.
like, what?
He's a dude who wrote Moby Dick.
Yeah, but I was
You
saying
could have
like,
just said that. You just could have
Well,
said
I don't-
Moby Dick, dude.
No, but I was saying more apt is like Beau Travail.
No, you just wanted to be bougie, so you said.
How is it
His
bougie? If
name.
I was bougie, I'd say fucking like Moby Dick.
The
Okay.
what?
I'm like film is like bankrupt culture.
You
To be
bankrupt culture.
Bankrupt
Exactly.
Culture, epic sauce.
Shut up.
dude.
In
Go-
a way,
go
I
back
think
to
when you
reading-
kind of look at it like that, I was like, huh, you know, like I guess you can kind of say it's like sort of that. But I
You know
think
what?
I think my problem that I had with it, I just don't know, like it's this weird mix of just feeling so nothing. I don't know. That's a really bad way of putting it, but
No, I
just
get
felt
you. You didn't feel anything from it.
anything from it. I mean, I
In the sense
I
of
definitely
a
felt the fart
rewarding...
jokes, and when like freaking they were like going like what, and then he's
Yeah.
like, you like my lobster, didn't you?
You like
My
me lobster?
lobster.
You like me lobster?
And then at the end, when Rob Pat's like freaking the
lobster.
fuck out on him, he's like, oh, and I hate your farts.
I hate
I
your
hate
fucking
They
farts.
stink like shit.
This thing
I
like
hate
fucking
everything
shit.
about. I hate about.
Like,
You gave it a 5 out of 10, so obviously you thought it was okay.
I
yeah,
thought it
like-
was okay
You
to
thought
the
it was
point where I'm
average.
so like.
but I think it's also like
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh, sorry.
When I give something a 5 out of 10, it's
That
out
means
of
it was
like
average.
Garbage.
no, not
Means
garbage.
it's average.
Just complete lack of interest in it, and I have no care. Like at a point where it's like, okay, I respect the craftsmanship of character sound like this, and walking around and drinking ye liquor upon the ones and looking at the sea.
Yeah.
Staring at ye lobsters crawling from the depths of the sea and all this bullshit. And I could give less of a fuck. I gave no fucks about anything that happened. Like,
Okay, if you can't give
The
less of
only-
a fuck, can you give 2 shits?
my 2 shits fucking flew into Robert Pattinson's face.
Bruh. They just like ate it up.
He ate it all up. No, you know what? Leon ate it all.
You're a hater, dude. It's okay. I understand. Like, I'll just
I-
tell people on Twitter, you're a hater. You're a big hater.
I
You
mean,
can tell
like,
him. You could say
yeah.
that.
I mean, I liked it less than Mark, but like,
It's
I
like
understand why people do like it though.
it's like
It's like
I
one of those
heard
experiences
Huckabees
that
is
you also
better.
that you really don't get that much in
Jesus.
cinemas nowadays. Just these
No, you know-
purely visceral. It's just so purely visceral, and you know,
I felt like I had been
Experience. You know
lost
what's
at
better
the
than
fucking
Lighthouse?
is experiential
sea.
the right word?
No,
I'd say
like visceral. I think
Like,
atmospheric. Well, atmospheric
Like
can lead
yeah,
into
visceral
so, like,
atmospheric horror that you don't really get much. Like that's
Yeah.
really visceral. And,
Okay,
you know.
you guys have been to a beach before, right? And you have felt the salty air on your skin, right? And if you get exposed to it long enough, you get this like caking on your skin, and it feels weird, right? You've ever had that?
Mhm.
Sort of, right? You get what I'm talking about, though.
I mean, that's just like sunburn.
No, it's not sunburn. It's the salt. It's the salt and the wind in your
Bro,
face.
I live in California, Southern California, so I should know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I've been there several times. Do I know what I'm talking
Well,
about? But
yeah,
okay.
exactly. I'm here more. I'm on a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So like, yeah.
Yeah, but I live there in my mind. So really, who's there?
Wow. Okay.
Well-
Fine, you win.
You know what? The Lighthouse was still better than, or no, JoJo's Rabbit was still better than the Lighthouse.
That's weird of you
Oh.
to say that. I mean, honestly.
Well, I mean, honestly, like Jojo Rabbit is like the Antichrist of filmmaking.
What the fuck?
It's like
The
the
Antichrist.
embodiment of the Antichrist. No. If you want, no. What's the embodiment of that?
You heard it here, folks.
Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Oh my
You-
god. Fuck that movie.
Why do you hate
Fuck that
Zombieland 2?
Fuck that movie straight to hell.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
garbage.
You heard it here, folks.
So
Dylan has officially turned into one of the conservatard 2000s parents who believes that the Antichrist is in film and in music.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
gonna
'cause
tarnish-
it's
Dylan
You know where
went
it
from
is?
Dylan went
You
from
know
the
where it is?
Lighthouse.
Zombieland Double Tap.
Dylan went from the Lighthouse to Jojo Rabbit to Zombieland 2
Zombieland Double
in the span of a breath.
Exactly. My mind,
This fucking thing.
the machinations
No,
of my
fucking-
mind are an
fucking-
enigma.
But, okay, so the Lighthouse.
So, but yeah,
I love Willem Dafoe's performance in it. I think it's so done. No, what the fuck am I saying? It's very good, is what I'm trying to say. It's very good.
well, yeah.
I don't know what I was
I think
trying
that all
to say.
kind
Done
of
so well.
factors into like Edgar's and also company's commitment to the craft.
Yes, especially Willem Dafoe willing to walk around like a dog and also get dirt literally
Yeah.
thrown into his mouth.
It's
Willem Dafoe's a fucking weirdo.
No, he's
That's what
not.
I mean.
He's pretty normal.
and also it's like the ending where just like they're all just like trudging through like fucking like what is it, just shit water and whatnot.
yeah, shit water and basically
shit
just
water.
the worst
I gotta
kind
pay
of
respect,
conditions
man.
possible. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the cast, like, who punched Robert Eggers? Someone punched
I know
Robert Eggers.
it was like either Willem Dafoe because it's like it's like the shooting process was just so strenuous.
Yeah, someone punched Robert Eggers. I'm gonna look that up right now. Punched Robert.
It was either Arpad or Dafoe, I think.
Oh my god.
Robert
was threatened.
Pattinson almost punched.
Yeah,
Almost
he just
punched.
threatened
Almost
him.
did it. Why?
Yeah, because they were like doing the thing. It's like they were doing so many retakes of scenes.
Yeah, Robert
These
Pattinson
were, like,
was
Robert
like,
Eggers are, like,
fuck
a fucking-
this.
And I think, that's one of the things that I first heard about it was just like, them talking about how strenuous and, the whole shooting process of the film was. So they're like, they were able to David Fincher's like own penchant for doing so many retakes in order to get, the perfect one.
Yeah, apparently he hardly even talked to Willem Dafoe and hardly talked to anyone during the process. And he said that he got sprayed with ocean water over and over again to the point where it started to sting, and he said that's the closest I've ever come to punching a director. However, I love Robert, and there was a point where I did 5 takes walking around the beach, and after a while I was like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like you're just spraying... What the fuck is going on? I feel like you're just spraying a fire hose in my face. And he was like, I'm spraying a fire hose in your face.
Oh my god.
He said it kind of felt like torture.
Maybe that's how they worked up. Maybe that was just like, maybe the last act of the Lighthouse is just how, like, Robert, just the after effects of the shoot left them in.
Jesus, like I couldn't imagine doing some sort like a shoot like that.
And they just fucking like put a camera. They just put like a bunch of hidden cameras on everything.
You know what? The only thing that I really can say is that Good Time was way better.
Oh yeah. Well, they're different movies. Well, yeah.
Different movies.
I don't care. It stars the same guy, and that's
okay.
my
Yeah,
only
fine.
comparison.
A24 is all the same movie. Fine.
All the
A24 is
same movie.
epic. A24 is epic. I love it.
Oh my god!
Like totally. Like fucking. Wait. I gotta find a fucking.
Yes,
thing.
I do have Letterboxd. Yes, I will buy all A24 products despite me being broke. And yes, I do have an art history degree. Why do you ask?
Why, yes,
Wow.
I did study in liberal arts, the most pointless degree imaginable. How could you?
Yes, I do have a Patreon, I do have an Etsy account, and I do have a PayPal. And yes, if I am a girl, I do have an OnlyFans.
Ye quiet and thy.
Oh yeah. Also, the
OnlyFans.
best part of the Lighthouse was when fucking like Rob Pat gets cucked by the Lighthouse at the end.
He gets
got
He gets fucking cucked.
He
And
does
he's like,
get cucked.
oh, like doing that fucking thing
Distorted
you
laugh.
make when you push your mic,
He's just-
too close to your mouth,
Yeah, he does that
He
distorted
just-
laugh.
and you start breathing heavily.
He does what I do.
Me when I have too much
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, falls downstairs, breaks the body.
It's
So-
like with the bass boosted so fucking high.
Have you guys heard of the comparison of it being the story of Prometheus? Because Prometheus stole the fire from Zeus, and then he gets pecked by an eagle every day, and that's what happens to our Pat. He gets pecked by seagulls at the very end.
Yep.
Yeah, I've kind of read that around. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Spills the beans.
Well, man, I don't know the whole thing.
Well, how do you feel about that, honestly?
Apparently, that's what Robert Eggers directly said about that. He just gave that away.
How do you want to know? How do you feel that Watch Mojo came up with that theory? Actually,
Well,
they might
must
be.
be I must be a fucking idiot
Must
for
be-
not realizing it.
Got him.
But even then, I think you just know, like, just from the pure experience of just watching it, and also like, oh god, I don't know how to really describe it.
Both of them died.
It's a
Yeah.
It's a fucked up feeling, you know. I got a fucked up feeling in my stomach after watching it. I looked down at the popcorn I was eating and I said, "God, I'm fucking disgusting."
Yeah, because like it's all like they're just like trudging through shit and dirt.
Yeah, well, I
Okay,
wasn't.
that's the whole movie.
I can eat food during like disgusting movies. I don't have a problem doing that because I know in my mind it's just prosthetics, and I'm not trying to be an edgelord in here and be like, "See, I know that this is fake, so I can separate reality and I can enjoy the things that I did before watching the movie." It's just my process of handling things. Though after watching the movie, I said, "Ooh, this is kind of gross. I'm gonna throw this away," and I threw away the bag of popcorn.
No, see, I'd like to take a minute just real quick to acknowledge the fact that look at the budget.
Yes, it was very big, wasn't it?
The budget is so huge. Look
It
at
was
that.
like $1 billion, right?
Yeah, I think about.
Oh man, it was probably worth at least 2 or 3 end games, right?
Yeah. You know, it really shows in the production quality.
Less than
And,
4
you know,
million. Liar.
The sound mixing is the only thing that really
Sound
stuck out to
mixing
me
is
throughout the
great.
movie.
Cinematography is great. You'd be lying if you said that cinematography is bad. If you say that, then I mean, if you say cinematography is not,
Cinematography is fine.
The cinematography was just some like wannabe Carl Theodore Dreyer.
that's
Yeah,
why
it was like
it's so good.
It was so try hard.
Well, granted,
It
I
was
mean,
like trying to
wannabe
echo
Carl
the
Theodore
styles.
Dreyer is like still probably GOAT. To be
or
honest.
or FW Murnau.
Yeah, it was trying so hard to like echo the essence.
And I think
I
they
mean,
did
like,
that.
just like
You take
fucking or dead. Just
I
kidding.
would be interested in seeing an orchestral score for the movie and removing all of the dialogue and putting in.
But the dialogue's was like essential though.
I know it's essential, but I'm saying that you could, in theory,
You mean-
depending on execution, could make it a silent film.
I mean, you could just insert like title cards or like
Yeah,
what
you
is
title
it?
could
card.
insert title
Whoa!
cards and stuff.
A close up on Robert Pattinson's face, title card. Oh!
It's like, and I
Maniacal
hate
laughter.
your farts.
I hate your fucking farts.
It's so bad.
No, it's so good. What are you talking
I
about?
know. I'm just saying, it's like so fucking. It made me hysterical in the theater. And just like it's such a fun movie, to be honest.
The Lighthouse had its world premiere at the 72nd Cannes Film Festival on May 19th, 2019.
Yeah, I was there.
It was released, and the film received universal acclaim, with critics highlighting the technical aspects, notably the
Cinematography.
gosh.
Eggers'
This is-
screenplay and direction, and the performances of Defoe and Pattinson.
Yeah, see, great movie.
It
This is
sounds
all
like
written
fucking.
from
Did
David
YMS
Ehrlich.
fucking write this?
Fuck David Ehrlich, dude. That's right. I said it. That's right. I said it. Fuck David Ehrlich. Who cares?
You don't understand.
It's like, thing.
You don't
Alright, so-
understand. Please help me to recollect.
But yeah, I think it's one of those films that I do probably need to go back to. I think.
I want to see it again. I do want to see it again in a theater because I had such a good experience watching it in a theater. I think it's almost essential for that movie.
To watch
Does
that.
it see it in a theater?
Yes, to see it in the theaters. I think some movies.
Well, yeah, because
you
I think
can
the
get-
sound design is also essential to the movie.
Yes.
Yes.
I can imagine so many.
And honestly,
people...
I think some of the sequences in that film have still stuck with me, like the one like the nightmare sequence of Robert Pattinson's character.
Yes.
When he
where he's,
jerks
like,
off to the
trudging through
mermaid?
sea. Yeah, when he's like in the beginning or the.
Oh, when he's like going through the water?
Yeah, and like the logs start to like kind of pull apart from each other. I'm like, this is like holy fuck. And like with the music, I'm like, wow, damn.
Yeah, no, it's very good. It's very well done. I can imagine just a lot of people not caring about the sound design and watching it with tiny earbuds and being like, "Yeah, I got it." That's a
Like
boomer thing right there that I just
Airplane
did.
cinema?
Yeah, airplane cinema. I love
Watching-
my fast food cinema.
Oh, God. No.
I
I think.
cannot wait to see Lighthouse on airplane.
I can't wait to
No,
see it on,
on
my iPhone.
my iPhone. Yeah, my iPhone, my iPod Shuffle.
My iPod
No,
Nano.
No, my iPod Nano.
My iPod Nano.
God.
No, my GBA Advanced. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, the Game Boy Video. I had one of those.
Game Boy Video.
Bruh.
I watched Rugrats on my Game Boy one time.
I watched Shark Tale on my Game Boy Video.
Oh, God, you hate yourself,
Wow,
don't you?
that's epic.
Because my parents would turn off the TV at some point in the night, and I was like, "Fuck them." I pulled out the GBA and I watched Shark Tale like almost every fucking night.
Oh my God.
And the funny
You
thing
fucking-
is, I don't remember that movie really.
Oh God. But I think the lesson here at the end of the day, boys and girls, is that me and Dylan
Never
have
kill
the
a
wrong
seagull.
rating.
Yeah, never
Me-
kill a
me and-
seagull.
Never kill a seagull, that too. Me and Dylan and Leon are all living the reality of the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
just
the
like a bunch
mermaid.
of men.
Wait, no, who's the mermaid?
Me.
Who's the mermaid? Okay, Leon's the mermaid.
And
Who am I?
I'm Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I'm Robert Pattinson, I guess.
Just like be like the thing.
This is Metrocast.
Like you like the movie, didn't you, Mark?
No.
I
Like,
really
damn
didn't.
ye!
Like,
No.
God damn ye!
Like and then like
I hate your
yet
farts.
let Neptune strike you down, Mark. Like
God-
oh,
Oh,
like oh.
let Neptune strike ye down, Dylan. You fuck.
It's like, and then you just be like, all right, have it your way.
No.
Please
movie's
edit like
great.
epic. Please edit like epic like sea like whooshing sound
Sea
effects
whooshing
like
sound?
the rain.
Oh hell
like-
no! Oh hell no! Get off my desk, kitty! Get off my desk! Hell no, get off.
So final thoughts?
Oh,
I guess?
fuck, dude!
5 out of 5 for the Lighthouse.
Okay. Yeah.
5 out of
half star.
Okay.
I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5, 9 out of 10 if you do that.
Seeing the error of my ways, it's still 5 out of 10 though.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, it's a half star for me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Antichrist. It's like the devil embodiment.
The devil. No. Are you talking about Jojo Rabbit again?
No, I'm talking about Zombieland Double Tap.
I want to talk about Zombieland Double Tap because I actually had
fuck
fun.
that movie! Fuck that movie! I hate that shit. No, I do not want to talk about it.
Damn. Okay, maybe another day. I think we got an episode there, boys. I'm gonna say that's an episode.
How do you hate Zombieland?
It'll be for next time when you see it and then we talk about it.
God damn it.
Okay,
How
yeah.
bad
I
is
think
it?
this is a mini-sode.
But
It's a Minisode?
Yeah, because we're coming up on an hour
I just
here.
want to like talk about one more movie.
We can talk about one more movie. I can always talk about movies.
Y'all can talk about Parasite. I'll talk about Shoplifters. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Shoplifters.
Coretta sucks. Coretta's just like, go fuck off.
No, because they're basically the same movie, except Shoplifters is good.
No, Shoplifters is a pretentious nonsense.
No,
I mean-
Parasite's pretentious nonsense. The fuck? It's
No,
like oversimplified, like bullshit. It's like,
How is it
oh,
pretentious?
look at how deep this is. Look at how deep this is. Like, don't you get like the framing and like we're gonna look?
Yeah, that's
look at the
called
middle
cinema.
class. There is no middle class. Don't you get it?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
Bong
what
Joon-ho.
satire is, Mark.
Take another hit from the bong, idiots.
Exactly, yeah. That's what
Feast your-
satire is.
Feast your fucking stomachs on the schlock and call it
Isn't-
cinema.
Exactly.
It's like so
pure.
fucking. It's so annoying though. Like the thing is, I have an issue with Bong Joon-ho, is that people just think that he makes things that are super high. He's like what you think of Refn, when it's just like, oh, I make high concept bullshit, but it's the most obvious bullshit anybody could fucking do. It's just nobody does it because they're just like, yeah, this is too fucking obvious. But then he does it, and you're like, oh, look at that wide shot. Oh, fucking masterpiece. It's like so annoying.
It's so good.
I hate Bong Joon-ho's filmography so bad.
So you just think he's pretentious or something?
No, I just fucking hate his oversimplification and nonsensical approaches to his like political and satire that he does. It's just
it's
ruins,
so good though.
It ruins the illusion that the film wants to build for its worlds, and just Snowpiercer's fucking awful.
Oh, that's his best film.
Snowpiercer's awful. Okja
It is
fucking
so
bites.
good.
Parasite is just meh.
It's so good.
So
So
meh.
Piercer is like, wow, the world building is just mwah.
His only good movie is Sea Fog, and he's not even the director of that movie. Fuck you. He's the writer. Fuck you.
Bruh.
Fuck you.
Wow. Damn.
Fuck you. It's so bad. Fuck you.
I don't know.
Fuck you once. Fuck you
I
twice.
mean,
Fuck you 3 times. Fuck you.
Memories
It's
of
so
Murder
bad.
is a masterpiece.
Fuck you 4 times. God.
Snowpiercer masterpiece. That's like top 10 of the 2010s.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm gonna take a drink of this wig.
Yeah, and Parasite. Yeah, that's fine. That film's fine. No, I'm just kidding. It's a masterpiece.
See, this is actually turning into Lighthouse now. It's just 2 bitter people arguing about parasites.
Yeah. Well, but then it turns out they're both parasites. Well, and
God damn it.
oh, it's deeper than you think, Mark.
Oh, so anyways, I went on a date today. Yay! I went to go watch fucking Countdown. That was.
Why for that as a date?
She wanted to go watch it, and I was like, okay, I guess. We went to go watch Countdown, and holy fuck, that was something.
Why
That
did
was
she take her to see Zombieland Double Tap.
because I wasn't gonna disrespect her, but I let her disrespect me in return with
damn.
watching fucking Countdown. Because holy shit, that was actually awful. In case anybody who doesn't know, Countdown is. Are we still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Oh, anybody who doesn't know, Countdown is basically a movie where these teenagers, they get an app and it's like, oh, you have this long until you die, and some people have like 10 hours or 3 days, and it's like a mystery, but it's like death and shit, and it's the stupidest fucking thing. It is the most predictable movie I've seen all year. It might be worse than Blinded by the Light, if I'm being honest.
Blinded by the Light's like wholesome kino though.
No, okay. In my canon of 2019 for the worst films of the year, it's It Chapter 2, Blinded by the Light, Hustlers, and Yesterday.
I haven't seen Blinded by the Light, but it looked kind of eh.
Then Captain Marvel.
Hey, don't say that. You're just like coming up. You hate the women.
I guess. Anyways, but yeah, Countdown was like so fucking bad. But there was a point in which it became super obvious nobody gave a fuck anymore. Like it just turned into a full-on comedy. Like there is a genuine scene where a pastor is sitting, or who's this one guy? Fucking hell! There's this one dude who plays like. I'm looking for. PJ Byrne, you know who that is?
No idea.
He's okay. I'm going to
PJ
copy this
Byrne.
and I'm going to paste this into the Discord chat. He is this dude, and he basically plays a pastor in the movie.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about now.
He is the comedy relief to cure this film of just actual like boredom. Because anytime he was on screen, it was so fucking stupid. His opening scene is him sitting in a bunker in the chapel, listening to Lil Nas X's Panini, bumping in a fucking chapel. You just hear, "Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie," and then you get a close up of him doing like a little jig with hands.
Oh my god!
And then they walk up to him and they're just like, "Are you the pastor?" And he's just like, "No, are you my Grubhub?" And I could hear the Scooby-Doo like laughing sound effects.
The laugh.
I was
track.
like, God damn it! The laugh track.
He's in The Wolf of Wall Street. He's in The Gift. He's in Green Book. He's in 1517 to Paris. He's in Bombshell.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Yeah, he's
what
in
the fuck is
he's
his
in a
filmography? What the fuck?
It's so fucking weird. This filmography is so fucking weird.
Wasn't he the guy that had like the freaking wasn't he the guy that had like the what is it, the toupee?
The toupee.
Or
Yeah,
whatever?
he's the toupee fucker. But yeah, there's one shot that made the entire movie like worth watching, and it's basically they go up to him and they're trying to convince people that there's a demon in their phone that's trying to kill them.
Yeah.
And nobody believes them because that sounds fucking stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah, it does.
Of course. And so they're just like, "Do you believe in demons?" And I shit you not, it's him in a swivel chair. He puts his legs down and he moves close, and the camera zooms up really close to his face, and he's wearing like binoculars. He's like, "Of course." And like it's this epic like build-up music, and it just zooms in really close to his face. He's like, "I believe in demons." And then he's like, he does an exorcist, and it's really fucking stupid, but it makes the movie enjoyable. And then he does some Spiderwick Chronicle shit, and then there's like a rapey subplot with like a doctor that wants to fuck our main character.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, that was pretty timely, I guess. Otherwise, it's not like.
But why?
But why? Because you need plot to happen.
We're in this era of woke horror, don't you know?
No, we need to get the running time. Hurry, add something, please.
Hurry, we need to get to 90 minutes.
It's all about the woke horror now.
It's not even 90 minutes.
Genuinely, this is my thought. I think Blumhouse killed cinema.
No,
I
because
think Blumhouse killed.
They're
horror
delivering
cinema.
Elizabeth Moss Kino next year.
Blumhouse killed horror cinema.
No. Actually, let me see what they have produced.
If I look at Blumhouse Productions, they have produced, or at least allowed the production of Get Out, Whiplash, Black Klansman, Split, Glass, Halloween, Happy Death Day, Upgrade, Hush, The Purge, Insidious, The Gift, The Visit, Sinister, Paranormal Activity, Camp, Happy Death Day to You, Creep, just to name a few.
You're acting like any of those aside from Black Klansman is good.
Yeah, a few of them are actually good.
No.
Yeah, Whiplash, I'd say Get Out is kind of good.
And Ma.
Yeah, Ma is epic. Ma's great.
Unfriended Dark Web.
Unfriended Dark Web.
No.
Urge 3, Mercy, Paranormal Activity 3, Paranormal Activity 2, Paranormal Activity 1,
Oh my god, they
Activity
produced
4,
the Tooth Fairy? What the fuck?
Yeah, of course they did.
The Tooth Fairy with fucking The Rock.
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah, the kitty movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, where he's like a football player. It's like, oh yeah, it's that.
Oh wow, Blumhouse produced like what, 3 good movies? Is that enough to defend them?
Yes.
For,
Oh, they
like,
made Glass. They produced Glass, which means they're the GOAT.
You suck, genuinely.
Glass is top 5 of this year.
Genuinely, like, if y'all want to complain about like, oh, there's too many jump scares in horror, but then y'all want to ignore the fact that Blumhouse is pretty much the company that popularized the usage of jump scares in horror, and it's the reason why you're dealing with so much of the bullshit.
But you pay to see those movies.
You're idiot. I don't pay to see them.
I don't pay to see these movies. The thing is,
you watch everything for free. Fuck you. Not everybody's that privileged, Leon.
I get to see everything for free. The thing is, I don't really fucking care. I think that I think that if people want to put in the jump scares for the tweens, whatever, who fucking cares, man? There are still good horror movies that exist out there. Sure, they might be limited and harder to find, but it's not like people are like, oh damn, oh my god, cinema was so much different back in the 80s and 90s. Because there was lack of jump scares. No, people still cared about them stupid horror movies. It's not like it's not like good cinema died as soon as jump scares were invented.
It died.
No.
It died.
Yeah. No.
It died.
No.
How about that elevated horror wave?
Good cinema? Because the horror is like...
Stop doing that. Cinema died when Kyoji Kurosawa stopped doing horror movies.
Yeah.
Or rather, horror died. No, I'm just fucking with you. Still doing...
Horror died. Horror died the moment like Freddy's Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, like 7 came out.
What the fuck is?
Oh no! Actually, what the fuck? When was the last good horror?
What was the last good horror movie, Dylan? That's a good question.
Let's see. I'm gonna go horror.
Oh wait, fuck you! You're probably gonna be like, "Oh, Us was so good." Oh my god.
Us was pretty good, honestly.
Oh, you fucking cringe.
Have you guys?
Let's see. Oh, I know. Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep was the last great horror movie.
What the fuck? Have you guys heard of this service? Have you heard of Cameo?
What is it?
It's it's like My Fans or like OnlyFans or whatever it's called. And
personalized shout out?
You pay people to fucking say your name. What the fuck?
What?
Ice-T's on there for $450. Can you imagine giving Ice-T $450 of your hard-earned money just so he can say your name?
Charlie Sheen?
Ernie Hudson, $135. One of the fucking
Dwight
Rooster
Howard.
Teeth guys? No. Oh my goodness.
What fuckers, Teeth?
Yeah, hold up. Actors...
Oh,
who do they have on here?
Sorry, everybody. Real life Peter Griffin for $20. That's okay. I'm okay with that one.
Oh, you know who they have on here?
Who?
I want you to guess who they have on.
Nikki Blonsky, actress from Hairspray. I don't know. Brian Boogmar. I love that I keep getting disconnected. I have no fucking clue what this...
Oh my god.
You're gonna be so like, what the fuck?
Who is it? Who's in it?
So it's a guy?
Doug Walker.
Guy, right?
Doug Walker.
No. Fucking hip, fuck off.
YMS.
No, it's a guy who says... Yes, but it's a guy who says, hello!
Hello! I'm the nostalgia critic. I remember it, so you
No,
don't
I
have
know.
to.
It's fucking Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan!
No
yeah!
fucking way Kyle
Don't you
MacLachlan
know it's like,
is
did you
on
not
this.
see Twin Peaks The Return?
I've never
Did
seen
you not
Twin
see Twin
Peaks.
Peaks Return?
I've never
Fuck
seen
off.
Twin Peaks.
Jackpots!
Oh my god, there are gamers. You could pay gamers to say your name. Like
Oh, fuck
Danielle
that
De
shit.
Nicola. Danielle De Nicola is like $50 to say your name. Hi, my name's Sal. You could... Oh, Jesus.
Guilford Godfrey's on here too. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god. What is this shit?
Ernie Hudson?
What the fuck is this shit?
Ernie Hudson as a Ghostbuster? What the fuck?
Oh no. Vince Carter.
Oh my god, you pay $135 to just have Ernie Hudson sit in his grandma's house and fucking talk to you.
Yeah, have
on
him say your
FaceTime.
name. Hey, what's up? Thanks for watching me in Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It's very nice of you.
That's all I have.
LA Beast? What the fuck? Kevin McDonald. Andy Dick? Fuck Andy Dick, dude. That guy's a piece of shit.
Shooter McGavin? Andy Dick? Fuck off.
Andy Dick is a fucking
Who's Andy
piece.
Dick?
He's some dude that sexually assaults women on fucking set. Piece of shit, dude. Fuck that. Why would I want to give him $50 to say my name? I'd give him $50 to fucking fuck off, dude. Flavor Flav, $250. Riff Raff, 77. James Kennedy for 100.
Fucking
Why?
Andy Dick.
Why? $250 for Neo to say my name? Why would I want to pay these celebrities? They already make enough money.
What? They have the guy from Corey in the House, Kyle Macy.
That's how Kyle Massey gets Dude, Cameo is so sad. The more I look at it, the sadder I get. Like,
you get Kyle Massey.
Like Chris Hansen's on there for $50.
Oh, I thought that was Eric Andre, but no, that's a white guy with just an afro.
Oh, that makes me so sad, dude.
That's depressing. Ron Jeremy for $200.
Brett Favre, Troy Aikman, Ray Lewis. No, you guys are better than this.
See, we're exposing the underbelly.
What the fuck? You can pay Portugal the Man to say your name.
Oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god, Leon.
For the boomers.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know I would come across this shit.
Oh my god, Leon.
What?
Guess who I just found?
Who, Dr. Drew? Who'd you find? Tell me. Oh no, you found my Cameo, huh?
I found yours, yep. I found Leon Dion.
Pay me $1 to say your name.
Pay you $1 to be on the podcast.
Bro.
Viewer discretion advised. We are not paid to be on here.
I'm not
sadly.
paid. No, I'm not being paid.
None of us are paid.
I will never make people listen. Look here. Listen. I will never make people pay for content unless I myself would pay for the content that I'm creating. Ever.
Basically, y'all have been duped.
I will never ever say
Yeah, that's
please.
epic.
Please give me money unless I actually needed the money.
Wow,
Greg
that's
Sestero
epic.
for $45.
Oh, that's okay. I'll give Greg the pass. Fine.
Let's see, what else do we have?
Why? There's so many TikTok creators. What the fuck?
Is the thing still going?
Yep, it's still going. They don't stop
just
coming,
like-
and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Alright, I think that's an episode. We found some
That's an
fucked
episode.
shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Thanks everybody for
depressing.
listening. You know who we are. Unless we
Thank
want to do
you.
outros for each other, we can do outros.
I'm Leon.
Yeah, after that.
I'm Dylan, and Mark. Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find us.
F you.